Why is your ear crooked?
It's cute.
Oh, okay. I messed it up.
It's fine. It's fine.
All right, everyone. Welcome to the first pilot episode of Bad Bitch Juice. I am your co-host, David Saw, and this is...
Other co-host, Lucero.
Why don't you tell us a little bit about the mug situation?
Oh, yeah. So we definitely had some Bad Bitch Juice mugs ready for this talk. However, David was in Valley Fair doing some pop-up shop business, and we thought that we packed some,
but we didn't. As all bad bitches do, we don't let the world handle us. We handle the world. But welcome again to the first episode of Bad Bitch Juice, where we get to drink bad bitch juice, whatever you're having, and we get to do face masks and self-care and talk about everything bad bitch. Yeah. What are we drinking today?
Today we're having some Bad Bitch mineral water, some bad bitch sparkling water.
But we ain't going too bougie because it's Kirkland.
But still bad bitches, right?
But still bad bitches.
Still bad bitches.
So yeah, let's we want to stay hydrated, but we want to feel a little bougie, just a little sprinkle of.
Ooh, the fizz.
Cheers, bitch.
Cheers, bitch. Face mask. I have a lemon one, and an acai one for you.
And acai one for me.
Yeah.
All right.
Make sure you put your hair back.
Oh. I just realized I didn't wash my face.
You didn't go wash it? You want to go wash it?
Yeah. We'll take a quick break. Just sing a little tune or something.
Okay.
Bad
Bad
juice.
bitch juice.
Some jingle.
Yeah.
Our bad bitch jingle. We're back again. Face moisturize, and we're gonna put our headbands up. Oh.
Hair out of the face. Ready?
Hold on. All right. 3, 2, 1. Ding.
Ding.
All right. All right. Face mask time.
Okie dokes. How long do you need yours for?
Oh, we should probably check. I need mine 10 to 15.
Okay. Me too.
Yo, hold up.
I'm waiting.
Yo, can you bring my nose down? I think it's on the back.
Oh my god.
All right,
Okay.
thanks.
Ready?
Yeah. It's cold.
Oh wait, I think the nose thing, like. Oh no. Oh, I messed it up.
Come on, Lucia.
I got it. Wow, so hydrating.
Yo, you got mad wrinkles.
Don't make me.
Yeah, why don't you walk us into our first topic, or our main topic for today?
So, we watched recently, like within the past week, a YouTube video called Jim Kwik's "I Will Teach You Skills That You'll Have for the Rest of Your Life."
And what was like the basic premise?
I mean, we had some conversations about like morning routines, and I know that you've been really trying every morning to have your like 1 hour like phone free, technology free, and even at night, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. How's that been so far?
Like, I truly believe in the power of like having a routine in the morning. It truly like sets me up and to like for whatever the day is about to be. And something that Jim Kwik talks about in the video is how negative of an effect starting your day by looking at your phone is. First thing that he brings up is calibrating your mind to having a reactive of a mind versus a proactive kind of mind. Right? We're watching content, we're scrolling, we're letting our mind just sit blank, and we're letting sort of our body take over, and our mind isn't really working. And another point that he brings up is that when we are on our phones from the morning, it sort of, again, calibrates our mind to be wanting that dopamine fix from social media. So something that I have been realizing in the last 2 weeks is losing focus throughout the day,
Yeah.
not being able to stay on task. When something gets hard in my task, I will want to grab my phone and get like a dopamine hit. So those are the two things that he really talked about. I mean, yeah, we know, let's not be on our phones in the morning, but I really liked the sort of the science and reasoning behind that. And the last 3-4 days, I've been diligently staying off my phone in the morning, and it's been very refreshing. It's been giving me time to really act on my own goals. And then when you do that, you get to think about other people.
Yeah.
And for me, it's thinking about Maya and you for the rest of the day, like, because I'm gonna be spending most of my time with you. And then what kind of work am I gonna get done? What kind of work is the team gonna get done? So that's been like the most enlightening thing. I mean, how has it been for you listening to that, and then how has it been for like you recently? Like, do you stay on the phone in the morning? Do you not stay on the phone?
I'm trying not to. I think like it's a little bit harder for me to do. I don't know. I feel like you went cold turkey, and you kind of just like did it.
Yeah.
Whereas for me, like the first day was a little bit hard, and I did wake up. I didn't go on my phone right away.
Yeah.
But as I found myself feeling tired, I kind of slipped back into bed and just like went on TikTok. I tried to limit myself for like 5 minutes, but that never happens. Like it never works out. And then I caught myself, and the next day I really wanted to do better. And I've been pretty good at about it, except for today. I'm not gonna lie. I think me waking up a little bit later.
Yeah. No, me too.
And like reflecting on it now, I feel kind of like that's not what I want from myself, and like what I want my future self to be like. Thankfully, it's the end of the week. I can have a fresh start. I mean, you can have fresh starts anytime, right?
Yeah. I brought it up last time, but I love Mondays. I love mornings because it's sort of like a new year for me. You know how everyone goes on the whole like, oh, new year resolution. Like it almost feels like this. It's a weird feeling, like the new year, like the whole like 2021. Like wow. For me though, it's like every Monday and every mornings feel like that. It would be nice for people to try that kind of mentality too, not just wait. What was that quote again? The tree planting.
Oh,
Looking dead straight into the camera.
the best time to have planted a tree was 30 years ago. The second best is today.
Everything we've talked about so far is something that Jim Kwik has talked about in that YouTube video, and we're gonna definitely link it so you can watch it yourself as well. But something that I want to add on to there is starting with your phone and social media in the morning also calibrates your mind to not live your life but other people's lives. And I think that directly plays into our confidence, our self-image, and our self-value, especially when, especially Instagram, right? Instagram, everyone's putting out their best image. From the morning, we're living into other people's lives and the best lives that they're putting out, whether it's real or fake. Beauty gurus doing their best makeup, or fashion bloggers talking about their favorite, Gucci piece they bought this week, or travel bloggers, in some like island with some drone shot, blue waters and everything. Like if that's what we're setting our mind to from the get-go, from the morning, and that's our standard, we're looking at that and saying, oh, my life sucks. And that definitely has a huge effect on how we feel throughout the day. And I don't think that's a bad bitch kind of move, to play down on ourselves and say, oh, like, I don't have that. More so than us seeing that and being like, oh my gosh, I want that. Let me like get up and do it. But also that purpose shouldn't come from seeing other people's lives. Whether the source of Instagram from the morning gives you motivation or the opposite, I think the fact that you're still getting it from like this sort of like other people is bad. That goes back to the proactive thinking versus the reactive thinking, especially when it comes to like talking about again, confidence and beauty. And that's where a lot of it stems, right? Like the skewed beauty standard and seeing other people and saying, oh, they're so beautiful. And then I think it's just a bunch of like equation for setting up a failure day.
Yeah, I try not to follow like I guess those typical type of accounts. I like your content for many reasons, right? But like one reason I was drawn to it too was like just how positive and like authentic you were, or you are, still are. And
Thank
I
you.
and I definitely need more of that in my life. And we talk a lot about like attracting the people that like, what do you say, like the same type of people, the same energies.
Same energy, yeah.
And I've definitely been really grateful to have really good energies my whole life.
Yeah.
Of course, there's some bad ones here and there, but overall, I'm really
Not bad bitches, but bad ones.
yeah, just bad
Just
without
bad.
the bitches. I mean, bitches in other ways, but
Yeah.
But overall, like my closest friends, especially starting like college, like I'm proud to say that I've had really like good luck with friends. And I'm hoping that it is because I put that energy out and like attracted those types of people.
Yeah.
So
Well, I mean, like, talk about our event yesterday too.
oh my gosh, yeah.
And like for the people who, for quick context, we had our first, I guess it's a pop-up event at an entire mall. We had a whole store. How many people came? Maybe like 15 to 20 different people came.
Probably more, but yeah.
25 to 30 like different people came, followers of us.
Mm-hmm.
And I say us because everyone knows Lucero too. Everyone's like, oh my gosh, it's Lucero.
That surprised me.
And you could genuinely see and feel the same sort of energy, right? No one was there being like, oh my gosh, like David, like even seeing them connect with each other.
Yeah, oh my gosh.
Like, you know,
So
hyping each
beautiful.
other up, saying like you dressed so well today. And I truly believe in that energy and like being able to emit your own and then being able to attract that. I mean, like you emit such a beautiful energy yourself, and like no I mean, when you do encounter those people, like you don't keep them, right? So like when you look at the list of people you keep in your lives, those are the people you attracted with your energy.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, yesterday I'm very grateful to see just everyone interact and like having the opportunity to interact with everyone too. Like I get socially drained very easily. I think it wasn't as bad yesterday because it wasn't like like you can sense the aura, you can sense everything. Yeah, everything was just really positive, really sweet, very good experience.
Yeah. So stay off your phone.
Yeah. at least for the morning and night.
Morning and night.
I fall asleep to TikTok before. I sometimes still do, but I'm trying to create more me time, whether that's like maybe we'll read a book together or maybe I don't know, I'll start journaling. I had a really good experience journaling and then I don't know why I stopped.
I mean, like that's pretty natural of human behavior to progress and to regress.
Actually, yeah, I was thinking about that earlier too, because like I learned that in my health and wellness class, and like we had to set goals for ourselves, and we had to like check in and say, hey, this is how my goal is going. We even learned like it's okay because everyone has like some point of regression, and that's normal and it's okay, and you'll just have to, you know, keep going afterwards. So
it's okay not to be okay.
Is that a song?
Yeah. Anyway, speaking of,
we should take off our mask.
Oh, has it been time?
Yeah, it's 15 minutes. You take off from the sides first, or where do you? I go from bottom.
Okay, I go from the top then.
From the top.
Make sure you're looking dead center into the camera when you take it off.
Too late.
Well, speaking of finishing up our face mask and feeling like bad bitches, because I'm sure you feel like bad bitches, I feel like one. Let's review some bad bitch submissions. So we asked on our Instagram, share a bad bitch moment you had this week. Oh, that's Maya. SJ Pinkney says, getting 6 hours sleep and waking up to 1K made overnight. Hey.
Wow.
Get that bag, queen, and bad bitch. L.Eleanoraine says, when my boss was doubting my skills and I proved him wrong.
Yes, babe. Yes.
Was there a moment like that for you when I doubted you and you proved me wrong?
Not really. I think if anything, it's just when you can't find something, like, Jero, where's this? And I'm like, it's over here. And I look at the.
And you feel proud about that?
Yeah, it's like I know where our organized mess.
I don't think I've ever doubted you.
Really?
If anything, I place like overwhelming amount of trust in you. You know,
too much. I think.
no.
Peach Cassie said, I finally unfollowed my ex and bought a new dress.
Yes.
Yes, bitch.
Gosh,
I'm proud of you.
It's so hard to let go of that too. I mean, I feel like you're pretty savage with it. I feel like you'd unfollow right away.
I mean, if they were like bad,
yeah,
then yeah. I'm like, I don't care.
But what's your whole deal? Can you stay friends with your exes?
No.
Yeah.
At least
same with me.
Yeah. I would
That's
have
actually
to
how we first bonded. Question for you. Can you stay friends with your exes?
No.
Nice.
Friends.
I love this one. Why don't you read that one too?
Tara Lynn Davis narration.
Mm-hmm.
I firmly but kindly set boundaries in our relationship and I feel amazing.
Yes.
I'm so happy. That's so important.
Taking initiative is always tough. But this brings it back to living that proactive bad bitch life, right? Like once you start living a proactive life, again, you're setting yourself up for success in different, like, that's why I'm like such a huge believer in morning routines. Like it truly sets the whole day up.
I need to get my morning routine like set.
Recently I've been feeling stressed, right? Like lots of workload, and I said like it feels like we're putting out fire more so than maintaining this fire for warmth. You know, fire is one of the things that could destroy you, or like, you know, it could be really beneficial too. But I've been feeling like we're having to, at least for me, I feel like I'm like having to put out fire more so. I've been feeling really anxious. Sparkling water.
Yeah, and I sense it too.
Right. And then that affects the team, right? That affects Maya. And so again, like me going into that proactive mindset and saying, let's tackle this with solution, not, oh my gosh, there's a problem. It's more so, oh, okay, like, yeah, that exists. It's a fact. Now let me like put my effort into the solution and the value into the solution more so than like me putting myself down with the problem. I think that's why I'm like, oh my gosh, like just this simple thing of not looking at my phone, which then leads to other things, right? Almost helps solve a lot of that. Of course, I still have bits and pieces, but it's been like a huge, huge progress.
Proud of you.
Thank you. And we always give positive affirmations as bad bitches. Okay. Closing remarks? How do we end this show?
Maybe like going forward. How are we gonna be bad bitches?
Oh yeah, how are you gonna be a bad bitch in the following week?
My goal, I want to set myself up for success.
Let's say I will.
I will set myself up for success.
Yes.
To start my Monday and the rest of the week right. My personal goals, I really want to tidy up my room.
I will tidy up my room.
I will tidy up my room. I will make my February bullet journal spread, which will help me stay organized and feel better about myself.
Yeah.
Even though it's like a little bit late, like I used to think, oh, we're already 1 week into February. It's too late to do my bullet journal.
Yeah.
But it's something that makes me so happy too, where I think it'll translate into like the rest of my week. And another thing I want to do is like eat healthy meals, or at least like more regularly. Not skipping meals.
Yeah. I mean, for me, I think it's keeping to my routine that I've started, and the biggest challenge is obviously the weekends and the nights. The morning is always like a greater start for me. It's again, if I bring it back to the New Year's analogy, like you can find yourself like slacking because you're like waiting for that start.
Yeah.
So it's the same thing for me. Like the morning is easier because it feels like the new year, and the night feels like I'm closing out the previous year. So I feel like I can just kind of slack and look back at what I did versus like prepping for the next morning. yeah, continuing on with my progress in staying off the phone and calibrating my mind to have a proactive life that's living for me. And then by living for me, I get to more beautifully affect the people around me, more evidently Lucero and the team and Maya and the close friends around me. Yeah, that's how I'm gonna be a bad bitch in the following week. Let us know how you're gonna be a bad bitch in the comments below. And if you don't have a bad bitch juice mug, make sure to get some. It's soon gonna be on the website link. And don't worry, it's not gonna be this. And if you can't afford a bad bitch mug, don't worry. You actually don't need the mug too. Just put it on paper.
Yeah.
Right?
You can even match us like now.
Yeah. You don't need validation from some mug from David Sa. But if you want to support us, please do.
Please.
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 From a two bad bitches to you, have a great week.